Morning Facebook, how are we? So I'm in my car while it is defrosting and I'm just sitting here doing nothing. So I was just thinking, I know, I'll do a Facebook Live. Please ignore the bobble hat. It is bloody freezing this morning and I didn't think it through. Look, I bought no sleeves, which was a ridiculous idea when I left my house this morning. So how are we all? I hope we're all having a good day. So yesterday we did our first mastermind day, which was amazing. It was really, really incredible. And, it's the first time Justin and I have ever done anything like this. And I think what surprised us, not in a bad way, in a really good way, is just the level of emotion and importance that sits behind all of this stuff, and how, it is so incredibly important for you to have some direction and some structure and get the help that you need to be able to progress in the way that you want to progress. And when I think back to myself and working with Justin, actually, it was that help and that support and that safety net that really helped me. And one of the things we really talked in a lot of detail about yesterday, the journals, whenever you are a masterminder, we will ask you to journal. And we've created, or we've produced with the help of Kelly and the team, an accountability and success journal, which is our way basically of encouraging you to keep track of what your goals are, to keep track of where you're headed, to keep track of what's happening in your day-to-day, so that actually you can look back and see how far you've come. It's something that I try to do as often as I can. I'm not the most disciplined person in the world, in truth. And so actually doing a journal every day is quite a hard thing for me to do. I even did it for like 21 days to try and create the habit, and then I just fell out of it again. So it's something I do try and do, and it's something I definitely encourage people to do as best as they can. But the really important part is that you have goals, okay, and you have a plan to get to those goals. So like yesterday we sat and we were saying, okay, well, how do we get to our first deal for some people? And some of those people had never even picked up the phone and made a single call. So what we need to do is you need to kind of break it down into little manageable chunks. And once you've done that, it becomes a lot less scary, a lot less daunting. And you can start to just tackle one thing at a time. The first thing is to make your first call. The first thing is to make your first call. The first thing is to pick the phone up and say those words and actually start to have a conversation with people that have got what you want at the other end. And so for us, the importance of having a plan and then going ahead and actually sticking to that plan is probably one of the most crucial aspects to building the business that you want to build and the future that you want to build, and change the situation you're in if you want to change it. For us, I know for Justin and I, when we're trying to create, we're working on various different projects all the time, and what we try to do is we try and set our big goal, right? So we write down what we want to do at the end, what it looks like. Morning, Mum. Morning, Mum. My mum's online, everyone. So we try to think about what the end looks like. What does the end product look like? So a year ago when we planned our mastermind, for example, we knew what we wanted it to look like. We knew what we wanted people to feel. We knew how we wanted people to leave that room every month and how excited they wanted to be. And we knew what we wanted the results to look like. When we started working on the homelessness project 2 years ago, we knew that actually we wanted to build safe, warm, comfortable homes for people. And everything we've done in the business has moved us towards creating safe, warm, comfortable homes for people, whether that is rentals, whether that's building them, whether that is letting them out, whatever it is, we've got the end in mind. But once you've got the end in mind, you then need to figure out the journey to get there. And if you don't break that down into bite-sized, manageable, doable chunks, into chunks that you can actually do day to day, it's going to be a real challenge for you. By saying to yourself, I'm going to make 100 calls tomorrow, actually you might be setting yourself up to fail. And then once you've not done that, it then just feels painful that you didn't do it, so then you don't do it again, and it becomes this kind of vicious cycle. So what I really wanted to just say on this video while I was waiting for my car to defrost, and I was just sitting thinking about it, is just how important it is to try and make your plans with the end in mind, break it down into smaller chunks, ask for the help that you need from the people that have got the information that you need, ask for advice, ask for help from your peers, listen to podcasts, read books, you know, download the PDFs, whatever it is you need, go and get the help. And then actually do something. Yeah, whatever it is you say you're gonna do, actually do it. Because when you do things that, even if they're things you don't want to do, when you do things, you'll progress. Without that progress, you're kind of just going to stay stationary forever. And that's the really sad thing, because you're all so capable. We're all got absolute infinite opportunity and infinite potential in us. We just have to take the opportunity when it presents itself. And, you know, one of the easiest ways to do that is to take control of it, break it down into little chunks, and then actually action those little chunks. Once you've actioned those little chunks, you'll start to see the results. It feels great, you know. You'll start to walk around with a smile. You'll then want to do more little chunks, and it has this really cool knock-on effect. So have a plan and action it. If you're not journaling, obviously I've got masterminders on here. I can see. Good morning, Sue. Hey, how are you? You know, you guys use your journals. They're going to be amazing for you. Though the rest of you, if you've not got a journal of some description, then you can just ask us. We can get you a copy of our one. But yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Have a good day by just planning it and then documenting it and then delivering on your plan. That's it. That's all I ask. So I can see there's a few of you on here. Kelly's laughing at me and how much colour there is. We've got purple, blonde, obviously pink because my cheeks are pink always, and red, and also lots of grey. Look, grey and white. I'm not on brand today, Kelly, at all. Guys, I'm going to shoot because my car now seems to have defrosted, which is always good. Morning, Jern. Morning, Stella. How are you guys? Morning, Maria. Oh, there's loads of you on this morning. Oh, my computer's gone. My phone's gone funny. Morning, Suki. How are you? Morning, Maria. So just give that some thought, guys, and anything that you need help with on that. If you're struggling to kind of break your ideas, your bigger visions down into smaller chunks, you know, just ask me. You know, speak to us, speak to Justin, find out how you can get a copy of the journal. That's obviously where I would suggest you go first, because our journal's amazing. But make sure you do it. You know, it's the end of the week. My day did not start brilliantly, I have to tell you. My day started with my cat weeing on my bed while I was in it. Bitch. Not happy with her at all. So, whatever your day is, I'm sure your day is not going to have started as badly as that. So I'm hoping that it started better for you guys than that. We're at the end of the week, right? Plan next week. Put some time today into what you want out of next week, okay? What your big goal is for next week, what your absolute minimum expectation is on yourself, and just go out and get it. That's all I need you to do. Have an amazing Friday, have an amazing weekend. It's party night tonight, so it's Halloween party day, so there'll be fancy dress happening. I've got no idea what I'm wearing, but we'll figure it out later. For those of you that are not partying tonight, well done. It's probably the healthier option. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll catch you later. Mwah! Big love.